Well, good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome indeed to whatever day it is, Wednesday. A very warm welcome to Wednesday Night Live. And I am verging on being orgasmic with joy at the prospect of spending this next hour with all of you wonderful, beautiful, gracious, and fabulous people as we wave away Wednesday and we welcome in Thursday. And we will, of course, be doing so in the company of our perennial pals, our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth. We have, of course, got Dougal with Gladys sitting slightly further up the table in an exciting development. Everybody's getting a tickle tonight, darlings. We have got Two-Ton Ted the Tenting Tin. He's going to get a tickle. We have got the Netty Petty Pisspot, and she is going to get a triple tickle. And we've got Sean's box, which is going to get yet another, at least one almighty pounding, and possibly more. We have also got a community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you could, some would argue should, and I hope will leave a voice note for the delectation and delight of the community in general. Now, something has pinged in. Let's have a look. Oh, God, no, no, don't send me the emotional support shoe. Bloody hell. Uh, so yes, it's going to be a fun-packed hour. In addition to that, darlings, Nettie has been sent a present, and I have her permission to open it on her behalf. So we can all have a gander at that. And there is another addition to the channel member free giveaway. It's all starting to add up, darlings. What I'm going to do, I'm going to shove them all in a box as they come, and I'll just keep adding to it until one of you good people wants to come and collect it from the restaurant absolutely free of charge. Now, so far in the giveaway box, we have got what have we got? This hugely expensive teeth whitening powder. We've got this stuff here, which is footwear odor neutralizer with enzymes. Useful if you or your partner or your children or other family member have got really pongy feet. So those are already there in the box, just waiting for you. Added to the box today will be these mini Apple Find My AirTag things. I don't know. I believe there are four of them in there. And I think you put them in your bag or add them onto your key ring or whatever, program the doings into your phone, and then you can never lose them. Your phone will track them. So it'll track your bag or your partner or your wife or your dog or your cat or your car keys or your shed keys, wherever you want to put them. There are four of those in there. These are currently on Amazon at $32.99 plus postage and packing. You can have them with the other stuff if you're a channel member, absolutely free of charge. All you've got to do is come and pick them up. And hey, it's a nice place to come and visit. So, what's to lose? So those are going to be chucked in today, and they are all there for you. Although these are quite small, so if anybody wanted these posted to them, yeah, I would do that at a push, but it would cost you a tenner to cover the post packing and my fuel to the post office, which, as you all know, is about 100 million miles away. Right. Other things are pinging in. What have we got? What have we got? Oh, photos. Oh, God. Bugger off. I don't want to see Noel Edmonds. What's this?
Why, hello there, Mr. Boaty. It's Rat. I just want to come on and ask you a question. I heard last night, I don't know how true it is or not. If it's true or not, you had to let me know that you named us the Twatlets. because you're the twat and you needed some twatlets. So apparently, I heard from the grapevine that you're calling us the twatlets. Is that true? Is it not true? I totally get it. If you're the twat, you've got to have some twatlets, to join you, really, haven't you? That's the way things go, One person follows another person. One person's got to name the twat, and that person, they need a twatlet name. So they name everybody else the twatlets. So fine, I'm a twatlet, you're a twat. I think we get that now, don't we? But I just wanted to say, we love coming into your chat and be called the twatlets, listening to your live streams, joining in when we can, and all that sort of thing. Just wanted to say that we love you and appreciate you.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for calling me the twatlet. I love you. You're twatlets. Take care, you twat.
Oh, how sweet. Now, I have to say, credit where it's due. The twatty twoo and the twatlets is nothing to do with me. That is entirely down to Jen. So she needs to take the credit or indeed the blame for that. Right then. All of that said, it's time that we cracked on, isn't it? And that means having a look at who we've got with us, what you've got to say for yourselves, and we'll find out what we're going to talk about over the space of the next hour. And that means getting to your comments, which I believe to be very much the meat and potatoes of this vegetable jalfrezi that we are currently impersonating a slice of naan bread on the edge of. Excuse me. And I'm going to do that as soon as I've had a goodly slurp of my wine. And I'm not particularly unhappy to announce that tonight will be the last night for a while of this stuff. Since the year changed, I'm just not as much of a fan as I used to be. I much prefer the Pinot Grigio, and the offer is back on in Sainsbury's now. So from tomorrow onwards, we're back onto the old Pinot Grig. The staff curry is indeed still going strong. So cheers, darlings. Your very good health. Bottoms up if you're lucky, lads. Up yours if you're not careful, ladies. Don't you get taken unawares. Keep your hand on your halfpenny. That's my advice. And above all, to each and every one of you, with love in my heart and sincerity oozing out of my back bottom, get stuffed. Thank you so much. Yeah. It's just not doing it for me anymore. Hey ho. Right, let's see who we've got. I will whiz as far back in the comments as I can. And I will welcome, in no order of arrival or merit, Curry, the edit queen, good evening to you. Stew69 Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon, now monetized. Merry Christmas, says she. God. Peter P, all the way from Finland, good evening. Lord Stiff Upper Lip VIP, hello to you, sir. Who else we got? Yeah. Good old Nettie Pisspot. Richard Paulie Galtieri, hello. The lovely Emma, the other Emma. Cindy H. Oh, speaking French to me. That's the way to my heart. Bonsoir. Bonsoir to you. Oh, you gotta love a bit of French. I was thinking today about one of these Mondays just doing an overnight in northern France. Bit of a road trip. It's a long time since I've been through the old channel, the old Channel Tunnel. Yeah, I thought just have a night in Boulogne-sur-Mer, something like that. Maybe have a drive to Adinkerque. Just whiz over the Belgian border. Maybe not. have a fun hour in a French supermarket. I love French supermarkets. Oh, I used to get as much stuff as I could from French supermarkets. I'd love to spend an hour in one again and stock up Windy Bum's kitchen with a load of French goodness. I really fancy doing that. So, actually, I could put that out there as a potential community thing. Would anybody fancy coming for an overnight in Blanc-sur-Mer or somewhere similar, somewhere around that environ, and having a shopping excursion, assuming it's still there, to Site de l'Europe in, well, it's kind of in Coquel, isn't it? No idea if it's still there. I assume it is. But that might be fun. And if more than me went, if a few of us went, we could divide the cost of the Eurotunnel between us, make it a bit more financially viable. So anybody who fancies that, yeah, let me know. If you wouldn't be keen on driving in France, don't worry. I'm very comfortable driving in France, and I know that area. Well, I mean, I used to know it like the back of my hand. I was there all the time. I suppose it's been a couple of years. Well, it's been quite a few years, and things might have changed a bit, but that might be fun. A community jolly, sous la Manche. Speak a bit of your actual French. Yeah, what do you reckon? And if you smoke or drink or have bad habits, we could go to Adinkerk, aka Tobacco Alley, just over the Belgian border. It's only a hop, skip, and a jump up the A, whatever it is. Can't remember now. Who else have we got? Jimmy Quinn, a very good evening to you. Sir Nigel Mansell. Great news, Boaty. Nettie will look fantastic once it's done. Have you arranged a date yet? I've got no idea what you're talking about, Sir Mansell. You might have to give me a clue, because, yeah, not a clue there. Josh, good evening to you. Kyle, greetings and hallucinations. Barry Scrotter, hello. The lovely Dan, hello, mate. Jen, talk of the devil and she will appear. Good evening, lovely Jen. Alan Simpson, greetings, my honourable chum. Greetings, honourable Bridges and the good ship Boaty. Nigel Fleck, 00 Garage, of course. Hello, Nigel, how are you, mate? Emily Crayons, hello to you. Oh, the gang really is all here, isn't it? Kegon 1, good evening. And then there are hellos flying all around, left, right, and centre. Andrew Buttigieg, Ivor Spotty, of course. Greeting everybody by name. Good evening. Kay Camper, the lovely Angela, and the person who very kindly sent Nettie her lovely present. And it's going to look fantastic. I think I know. I've got a plan. I need to actually jump into Nettie with the doings. And see if my plan will work. But I hope it does. I hope it will. And there'll be a bit of a change in Nettie. I'm going to be on a mission over this winter to make Nettie as posh as possible. Oh, yeah. And this will factor into it. I'm gonna make Nettie a palace. So come next spring, she's gonna turn heads and all sorts. Diesel Forever 99, the lovely Sean. Good evening to you. More wine. Yeah, pour it into me. Ian Hully, good evening. Stratospherian, good evening to you. Oh, we got a fabulous crowd in tonight, haven't we? That's nice. Nick Perry, good evening, sir. Oh, thank you, Emily Crayons, and thank you to everybody who's uploading clips and edits and videos and whatnot. I really, really appreciate it. What's going on with the restaurant, Mr. Boaty said, asked Josh. Building work has started on the hotel. The sale of the house next door has gone through, so we've bought that, and we're going to nick a load of the land to extend the car park, and work is continuing on the Sherpa's lodge. Other than that, the restaurants are just cracking on as they do. What are you on about? I know it is a bit like QVC, isn't it? Boaty posting something, says Peter Pete. Yeah, I did think, yeah. Boaty will never post them, says Emma. It ain't far, says Josh, talking about the post office. It bloody is. Oh, dear. Merch idea, slogan, proud to be a twatlet. I'll get them onto it. Oh, bless you, being proud to be twatlets and twatty twoos. And it's Jen, that's all down to Jen. Diamond25 joins us. Good evening to you. And Diamond is chilling, Diamond25, chilling with my cozy fleece pajamas on tonight and had a nice meal. Chicken curry with naan bread. That's what I've got tonight, with some steamed rice. Food news, always welcome, you know. Dan is currently cooking 2-minute pepperoni pizzas for tea. And, 2 mini, not 2 minutes. Hopefully done in 15 minutes, currently 23:13. Good evening, Angela. I prefer the Netherlands to France any day, says Emily Crayons. I don't, I prefer France. It helps that I speak French and I don't speak Dutch. I love France. France is the one country in the world that's got everything that you could possibly need. It's got a beautiful language. It has beautiful women. It's the home of chic. It's the home of Bessie Berger. It's got mountains where you can ski. It's got amazing beaches. It's got everything, man. And you're never more than 3 feet from an ashtray. It's got amazing driving roads. Oh, I love France. Amazing food, of course, and the best wine in the world. How can you not love France? Got absolutely everything going for it. One of my very, very favourite countries. You'd have to play Joe the Taxi Boaty. Trip sounds awesome, says Alan. Yeah, well, you know I've got history. You know I took my wife and kids around France in a London taxi with some bombastic speakers. And I got my little dream coming true of driving my London taxi down the Champs-Elysees at about 11 o'clock at night with Joe the Taxi blasting out at mega volume. And we were cheered. People were cheering and waving. And, it was, God, I remember that night. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, I would totally have to play Joe the Taxi. Be a fun community road trip, though, wouldn't it? Have a lovely meal and get drunk in Boulogne-sur-Mer, and then do some nice French shopping and have a wonderful road trip together. That'd be such a laugh. Somebody come and do it with me. That'd be really good fun. Come on, winter's coming. We need to do some extraordinary things to keep ourselves amused through the winter. Benoit is with us with Boaty's Bingo. How many of those have we ticked off so far? No? Yes? 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 No? Yes? 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 Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. And yes. We're doing pretty well. We are doing pretty well. Good evening, Benoit. Oh, dear. Oh, I wish you were friends, Cindy. There's lots of opportunities for bread to keep you safe in the car too in France. Exactly. Exactly. But he wouldn't want to take me because he didn't even take me for the promised fish and chips. I was there. You didn't turn up. Can't blame me for that. Ian Hulley has just woken up the old electric blanket out of hibernation. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity when one has arthritis. Hello, Dan. I'd come if you went to the Netherlands instead of France, possibly. Oh, it's too far. What was for breakfast today, Boaty asks Emma. Well, my food news. Breakfast was a lavishly buttered slice of toast. It wasn't a hashtag Tuesday breakfast, so back to the normal. And lunch was exactly what I told you it was going to be, and it was super nice. Really, really nice. I had that pie that I showed you, and I made. All right, I'm going to be poncy. I'm going to be poncy, right? I made mashed potato, okay, but I genuinely made pom puree. I really went for it today, and then I made the pom puree, and I'd fried julienne of onions, and then when I was just finishing the pom puree with the last little bit of seasoning and butter and whatnot, I stirred the fried onions in that had been sautéed, and I just stirred those in, and then created a nice bed on a perfectly white plate, shaped it, molded it, and everything so it looked amazing. And I kind of sunk the pie into the pom puree so it sat into it a bit. And I made a beautiful beef stock gravy with a little bit of horseradish, bit of white wine, a bit of black pepper, green pepper. Oh God, I tell you what, it was so good. It was so good. Oh my days. Supper tonight will be staff curry with rice and roti, the normal. Breakfast tomorrow will be the lavishly buttered slice of toast. And lunch tomorrow, chow mein, the full-on, proper, authentic Chinese restaurant chow mein. I'm going to really go for it. Haven't had a proper chow mein for a while. So yeah, really going to go mad for it. And I'm already planning. Nettie's doings next Monday. So I missed a Nettie Monday due to the adverse weather. So there's no way I'm missing next Monday. And I'm going to get away in Nettie over the wind. Oh, right. Now then. Oh, I'll do some more comments and then I'll tell you what I've been up to today. Go to Finland to see Peter, says Nigel. I've already had that idea, Nigel, and I've been checking out flights on Ryanair. And I can fly to Finland really quite cheaply. So, yeah, that is genuinely a possibility. I've genuinely been checking out the flights. I even discussed it with the MHM crew. So, yeah, Finland is an option over the winter. Is it a water feature for Nettie? No, Peter P. Although it does involve liquid. Good evening, Dave from Essex. I thought there was already a water feature in Nettie. Yeah, well, yeah, there kind of has been, hasn't there? Emotional support, Duck. Good evening to you. Oh, Alan, your spot on is indeed hairy and handsome. Pardon me blowing my nose at you. There's only one twatty twoo, says the lovely Jen, and that's the one and only Mr. Boaty. And she should know because she is one of you few brave souls that has actually met me in real life, and not just met me, came on a bit of an adventure and did a live stream with me and had lunch with me and had breakfast with me. Our Jen, our lovely Jen, will go down in history as the first person to have breakfast with me in Netty. There you go. You can't take that away. That's history right there. You know, that's Neil Armstrong on the moon. I'll have to watch the live stream back again and see if she actually said this is one small step for a woman, but one giant leap for mankind. Not sure why you're messaging me this rather than leaving it as a comment. Have you got a heater in Netty? I'm thinking getting one of those diesel heaters. I have got a heater in Netty as long as I've got electric hookup, because I've got one of those oil-filled radiators and a very glamorous one. I haven't got a heater in Netty to use off-grid. I've been looking into the diesel heaters, and what I've discovered so far is that there is no way in a million years that I could fit one. So if I knew somebody who I could go to and pay to fit one for me, I might well think about putting one in. Although the idea of a wood-burning stove is lurking there at the back of my mind once I found out how much Kate paid to have hers put in. And God, I mean, if you've seen any of Kate's lives, it looks so cozy in her van with that wood burner going. Oh my goodness me. So yeah, Nettie's heater is work in progress. The easiest way around it is what I've got now, which is the oil-filled radiator working on electric hookup. Could potentially continue to use that if I got a big old power station. The alternatives are, well, the other thing I need to investigate is Nettie would have had a gas heater in. She would have had gas central heating in her at some point. By the time I got my grubby hands on her, that had all been ripped out. I would be very happy having a, similar to the original gas heater reinstalled. The problem is, I don't know where to go for any of this. I don't know who can do these things. I need to have the roof sorted and a new skylight put in and resealed. And I just don't know where to go. I don't know any companies or people. If there's one thing I hate in life, it's being Mr. Retail and Mr. Clueless, because then you can get taken advantage of. In pretty much everything in life, I know somebody, or I know somebody who knows somebody. So, I know where to go. So I'm going to get a decent job done. I'm not going to get ripped off, blah, blah, blah. When it comes to this, I'm totally clueless. And yeah, I need to make some connections, make some contacts, get some recommendations, because there are things that I would love to have done with Nettie that are now and will always be entirely beyond me, but I don't know where to go to get them sorted. I would love I would love Nettie to be self-sufficient. I would love to have a standalone heater in her, ideally running off gas or diesel, I suppose. I would love to get the fridge working on gas. I can't get it working on gas. It works fine on 12 volt when you're driving, works fine on hookup. I can't get it working on gas. I'd love to get that sorted. And then Nettie's 12 volt system is brilliant. She's got an amazing leisure battery, top of the range. So then I would be entirely self-sufficient and I could totally wild camp in her, whatever the weather. Yes, I've wild camped in her a few times over the summer, but then of course you don't need a heat source. So that kind of made it possible. But there we are. We'll find our way, darlings. We'll grope our way in the dark. Chateau Neuf de Pape, slightly beyond me. France also has carom bars, some of the greatest sweeties. I will take your word for it. Oh, you had rice as well, Diamond 25, and you're also a fan of France. Only been there once, but I'll definitely go again, and you'd love to join me. Well, come along. Emma, I saw the picture. My son and his girlfriend, says Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon, cooked an absolutely delicious rosé buck for lunch today, and I saw it. It's sausage and chips in some sauce. I've never been to France, says Emma. I'm sure it's a nice place to go. How can you not have been to France? How is that even possible? I mean, it's right there. Josh joins us. Josh Homan says it's good to be here. I don't remember cancelling Monday, Cindy. I don't remember that at all. As far as I remember, I said, send me a message privately, blah, 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 because I like to get an idea of who I'm meeting when I'm meeting a complete stranger. And I didn't hear a sausage from you. So there you go. That's kind of how it works, darlings. If you would like to be like Jen or Emma or Mustard or Matron or any of the other people that have spent lots and lots of lovely time with me, then you kind of need to talk to me. Let me know who you are. Give me an idea that I'm not going to be sex trafficked or interfered with or kidnapped or murdered or something. Don't just be an anonymous face and name on a live stream and expect me to rock up somewhere. You know, there's got to be a little bit more than that. I know I'm pretty open, and I know that anybody can come to the restaurant. You're all more than welcome, and I will be there. I know I don't hide where I live, and I know that many people come and have a nose at the cottage and a nose at Nettie and a nose at the cars. That's all fine. But when it actually comes to meeting up with me, like very personally for a thing, whether it's a lunch or a supper or whatever, you know, let me have a bit of a clue who you are before. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Emma expands. Korean rice cake script, smoked bacon, soy sauce. This Korean sauce thing that I can't remember the name of. Some smoked paprika and some cream, and it was out of this world. Josh, I don't know what you were thinking of writing that, but don't do it again. And grow up. Hey, chow mein with fruity OK sauce. Wash your mouth out. Why would you do that? Don't fly Air Helsinki. Apparently bad ratings. Andrew, I was looking at Ryanair. Ryanair fly to Finland. So I was looking at the flights and pricing them up. And I'm liking the idea of Finland, says Nigel. We'll all show up at Peter's door. Well, again, we can sort this out. I'm genuine about this. Ryanair do fly to Finland. The flights are very manageably cheap. So if anybody's up for a winter jolly to Finland, shout me, hit me up. I will come. I will come along. I will be. We can do it. There's lots of things that we can do. You all need to dare to do these things. Honestly, I know that this is all virtual. I know that we are all just. But honestly, if you take a step beyond the just what this is, and you make connections and you become friendly with people and you start chatting behind the scenes and all of that kind of thing, then amazing things can happen. I've had the best times over the last, I don't know, over the last year, 18 months. Look at all the people that I've met and had really good times with. Sean, had a fabulous time with Sean. Carol, of course, had fabulous times with Carol. Emma, the best time. We've had 2 summers now, me and Emma. Who else? Neil, Sophie, the caravan stuff with Mustard, Mr. George, Roger Boaty, the fabulous time with Jen down in the Cotswolds. Met Mr. Parry, of course, in his homeland of the Whittle, which is, of course, all together now. We haven't said this for a while. The Leisure Peninsula. There are all of these things that can happen with a nice bunch of people, and we've all become a bit friendly and a bit familiar with each other. So don't be afraid to consider taking it to the next level, and let's sort out some fun things to do. If you're up for it and a little bit adventurous, then it can happen, and we've proved it can happen with various people, and they've been amazing times. So don't think that that couldn't happen to you if you were willing to do what was necessary. You know, even if it's just something. I mean, oh God, what else? I'm trying to think of all of the people. All of the people now. Alan's been to the restaurant a couple of times. We've hung out. We've had a great time. Melanini, of course. Restaurant, stalking, live stream, steak. It's, you know, there are so many possibilities for this lovely thing that we've got becoming an even more lovely thing. You just have to have an open mind, be sensible, but allow things to happen, or make the effort to make things happen.
Pound that box.
Oh, that was a bit peremptory. But a good point. It is 19 minutes to end time. So let's do some pounding. We will start with 2 ton Ted the Tenting Tin. Oh, and I need to tell you about today. What happened today? £5 going in with the King's Head, of course. That's the rule. In it pops. And that is 2 ton Ted tickled. Right then. The Netty Petty Piss Pot triple tickle. Look, 3 of them tonight. 3 of them. Here we go. Lid off. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Sorry, I was trying to quell a wine burp in the middle of all that. And last but by no means least, the lovely Sean's lovely box. Welsh, Pascal, 1 box. £1. 3, 2, 1. 1 pounding. Listen to that. Thank you, Corey, for that timely instruction to get on with a bit of pounding and shut up about whatever the hell it was I was talking about. I think it was going to see Peter P. Jen is lovely. Can't argue with that, Nick. Well, you can't. Dan says, my pizza is taking too long to cook. Who's private messaging Jason every time? Oh, I get a million pings. Maybe we should have a community visit to Port Sunlight to check if Mr. Stephen Paddy is okay, says Alan. Well, I think we'd have to okay it with him first. He might have just decided he doesn't like us anymore. That has happened before, darlings. An open fireplace in Nettie, says Andrew. You'll need your smoking jacket, Boaty. I agree. But come on, how fabulous would that be? A wood burner in Nettie. Seriously, how amazing would that be? You know, for winter, I'm getting more and more. Maybe it's a question of necessity because we're coming into winter and because Nettie is undoubtedly my happy place. I'm thinking more and more about being snuggled up in Nettie with you guys on a Monday night when there's all sorts of weather going on outside and we're all safe and warm and snug and lovely. And it's becoming increasingly romantic and wonderful. Romantic is probably the wrong word because I will be there on my own. And as you know, how can I put this delicately? One is not permitted to deploy the glove of self-love within Nettie. That's a Nettie no-no. There are some Nettie no-nos. That's one of them. Passing solids, obviously, and deliberately breaking wind. They are all Nettie no-nos. Nettie's a lady. You can't be doing that sort of thing. But I do love the idea of being tucked up in Nettie in the in winter, all snug and warm and lovely, and getting staff curry and your Jim Jams and all of that. So we need to make, well, I need, well, no, Nettie's a community effort. Nettie's been a community effort since before we even got her. So we need to make sure that she's all fabulous and posh and lovely and MOT'd come November. And that's what I need to talk to you about in terms of what happened today, because there is some vehicular jeopardy to report and some public transport news. Oh, yes. It's been a trying day, darlings. And you should all come and spend a night in Nettie somewhere. I mean, not all of you, and certainly not at the same time. Alan says, is the new liquid-related thing a waterbed for Nettie? Boaty looks like a man who has probably seduced ladies with a waterbed at some point. Funny you should say that, Alan. In my bachelor pad above the showrooms at the dealership, I had a 4-poster bed in one of the 5 bedrooms, and in another one, I had a king-size heated waterbed. I wouldn't absolutely recommend it for the hurly-burly of the chaise longue. The 4-poster was more appropriate for that, and it's got posts that you can tie, attach, handcuffs. Oh God, I tell you, that place was a bloody pottering palace. I had the king size heated waterbed. I had the 4-poster. I had this amazing bathroom with a huge sunken jacuzzi, and oh God, it was amazing. It was, oh dear. Oh, what time is it? I can't get into that now. It's far too late, and I've got things to do. It's your girl. Hi, Boaty, and everyone in the live. Hope everyone is well and staying safe and keeping warm on these chilly nights. Indeed. Indeed. An electric blanket can run off a fairly small power station. I'm sure it can. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not. What do you want me to do? Car camp in a pissing Vauxhall Zafira or Citroen Berlingo or something like that and huddle under an electric blanket? Bollocks to that. I'll do it posh in Netty. Thank you very much. With a nice dinner service and chilled wine. Oh, have you? Oh, Angela says maybe I could help with fitting a diesel heater. We fitted 4 in camper vans. We'll have a chat when we come up to the restaurant for a meal soon. Oh, oh, that'll be brilliant. We could all go over on a coach. Tonic has his category D license. I've got a license as well. We could certainly go on a small coach or a minibus or something if enough people wanted to go. I would love to, but I live way too far away from you, says Dan. You'd love to what? I mean, if it was go to France, you might be on the way. I agree, says Emmy. I'd want a few phone calls or FaceTime first before meeting someone. Okay, forget it. Bye, says Cindy. What? You want me to talk to you before you meet up with me? You want me to tell you who I actually am, where I live, how old I am, show you what I look like? I'm not doing any of that. I'm off. How dare you? God. Honestly, the people you meet online when you haven't got a gun. Sarah retracted a message. Please tell us how you arranged for the making of your theme song about netting. Josh, which one do you mean? I've done lots of songs about netting. There's Netty Has a Chemical Bog. There's Fly Netty Fly. And there are some other ones as well. I mean, it's ever so easy. You just use AI. So you write the lyrics, you write the arrangement, and then you just let AI take care of making it a thing. I've met Boaty a few times, says Matron, but I seem to have got away with not being mentioned in all the fun times. I did mention you, Matron. I did. I did. I know I did. We've been in bed together on a bloody live stream more than once. The wood burner in Netty, says Emma Lemon, of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon, sounds dangerous to me when Boaty falls asleep in his supper. I've only done it once in Netty. Mike Potter 37, good evening to you. Oh, Emma spent too long under the same roof as me. Well, I worry about the candles too. I was so paranoid I was blowing them out because he just trots off to bed and leaves them burning. Emma is outraged at how I live here in Windybum. Staff Cuddy and Nettie is a next sense of heaven. I totally agree. I totally agree. Oh, Diamond 25, it's your birthday tomorrow. Planning a lovely family day out, and you're going to get treated to a meal, and you've got some cake. Oh, that's wonderful. Staff Cuddy with the heating on sounds boom ray, and I don't know what boom ray means. Hedgehog of Truth question from Corrie. Boaty, you need to come down my way. Next year, Paul and myself will come your way. I'll tell him we are coming your way in our motorhome. That's not a question, Corrie. So it doesn't count as a Hedgehog of Truth question, but it would be great fun. Oh my God, at midnight we need to celebrate Diamond's birthday. We certainly do, and it's only a few minutes until then. Oh, a Frey Bentos pie. Good lad, good lad. Ah, Simone is with us, and unfortunately, Simone had a very difficult day. Not your first, Simone. Bless you. You are cursed with many difficult days, but you bear them well, and you bear them with a word that I can't remember. Fortitude. Fortitude. That's what Simone bears difficult days with. I did not, Richard. I didn't have a jukebox and I didn't have a condom machine in the master bedroom. I didn't. That's an outrageous slur. A night with socks and sandals might be an option in his free Ford Galaxy. I do watch Tim, Socks and Sandals. I do. And I don't know where I am with him. I find him in equal measures incredibly objectionable and yet also a figure of real sympathy. He's a guy that I would like to meet, and it would go one of two ways. I mean, we're both Welsh. We're both from the right part of Wales. Neither of us sound Welsh. And he's clearly not thick. And he's not uncultured. But oh God. Yeah. I suspect that if we met, he would find me incredibly objectionable, and I would find him equally so, objectionable, rather. But there might be, I do find him in some ways, I find him simpatico, and I do have sympathy. And I'll tell you the truth, I came across Tim by accident when he was holed up in the mansion in Belper, which is just down the road from the restaurant and not a million miles away from me. And obviously I filmed it in the most recent Nettie video. And I felt a lot of sympathy for the guy. And I was going to, this is truth now, honestly. I was going to offer him a job at the restaurant. And I was going to go and see if I could help in any way. And then it came out. But then when I was thinking about that, and I'd left a comment on the video, and then he came out with something that made me think, no, absolutely not. So, yeah, I do watch him because it's compulsive viewing because it's pretty clearly real. You know, this is a guy who's older than me and has ended up through, he will blame this, that, and the other. Others might blame him, but whatever. He's ended up in a situation that for many people would be untenable. It would terrify me. I would certainly never deal with it. And yet he does. And that's kind of, in a YouTube world of so much that is fake, then that kind of thing is compulsive. Even if you're watching with sympathy or without sympathy, it's kind of compulsive viewing. And where I'm at the moment with Tim is I'm dreading the Champagne Galaxy breaking down, because I don't know if he's got any dough tucked away to sort it out. I would happily meet up with Tim, but it might not end well. It might if if he didn't piss into a bottle and pour it away in front of me, and open his mouth and gargle his food at me, and if he didn't spout all of the conspiracy crap and preparation for the end of the world is nigh and all of that bollocks. If he just talked about classical music and the genuine difficulties of life turning a bit shit on you, whether it's through your own fault or not, then it could be quite enjoyable, because we're not that different. We're not that different. I'm in a not dissimilar situation in that, through my own life decisions, I've ended up in a somewhat precarious situation. I've just done it differently to Tim, and my situation is, thank God, not quite as precarious as Tim's. But, we're not a million miles away from each other. And I've literally been within a few days of being where Tim is now. And that's kind of, that makes you stop and think a bit.
Hey, Boaty.
Hello.
I hope you're good.
Yeah.
I've got a hedgehog of truth question for you.
Okay.
If in the future you met a young lady,
Mm-hmm.
and you started a relationship with them,
Mm-hmm.
how long would it be before you asked that person to move in with you, or vice versa, that you would consider moving in with that person?
Oh God, no idea. How long is a piece of string? How long is a piece of string? No idea. No, I genuinely haven't got a clue. I don't know. It would depend on the situation, wouldn't it? I mean, my last serious relationship was with Chinese madam, and we agreed that she would move in with me before we even met. So you don't get much quicker than that, do you? I don't know. If it felt good, if it was comfortable, if it was enjoyable, then not something I would have a problem with. So whenever, it would be there as an option from whenever. And if it wasn't an option for them, then that wouldn't be a problem. The one thing about me is that I don't have a secret life, and when I don't have secrets, and I love to share. So that's kind of the way it goes when somebody comes into my life as a friend or as a partner or whatever, then it's just it's an open door. I don't have secrets. I don't. It's just all there, and they're welcome to share as much or as little of my life as they want to. So it wouldn't be down to me, it would be up to them. If I was in a relationship with somebody, then I must like them and I must love them, or and I must enjoy them. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in a relationship with them. And if they wanted to move in with me, they'd be more than welcome to. If they didn't want to, that would be fine as well. Whatever suited them, really. But yeah, I like to share, and I like to share everything. I don't insist on it. I'm not needy. I'm not one of those people that has to know what you're doing all the time or be with you all the time. Oh God, no. You know, independence is wonderful, but equally, I'm just an open book. So, and I'm happy to share any aspect of my life. So, if they wanted to live with me, move in with me, fine. If they wanted to come to the restaurant, fine. Whatever they want to do is fine because, yeah, that's kind of just the way it is. Oh, Nigel, I agree with that. We're all really only 12 and pretending to be adults. That absolutely rings a bell with me. Ah, thank you, Sarah. That's useful. Northern Caravan Breakers breaks a lot of Talbots. Right, it's probably time that you started thinking about saying your good night, darlings. Ah, Simone, bless you. Ah, Boom means stay great, wicked, or awesome. Excellent. Oh, Diamond 25 is also from South Wales, the best place to be. And you've still got the accent. I had the accent. I was born. Uh, I came into being in a Welsh speaking family in a Welsh speaking village, but we went over the bridge, and the accent and the language were kind of beaten out of me. Oh, you're welcome, Cindy. I'm glad you enjoy them. Oh, Cardiff. Fair play. Right, I'm starting to whiz through a bit now. We've got another voice note. Oh, it's Jen.
And I think it's time that you opened your fucking netty package, you bloody twatty twoo.
It is, isn't it? It really is. Happy birthday, Diamond 25. Oh, many happy returns. Sarah lived in the Mumbles. Oh, I love the Mumbles. Right, let's whiz through these. Right, excellent. I've managed to catch up with all of the comments by carefully ignoring them. Right, we will do as instructed by the fabulous Jen. Let's do a quick open on this and then let's start off the bed, shall we? And again, many, many thanks to the lovely Angela K Camper for this present for Nettykins. I know what it is, and I'm glad that I know what it is, because that makes me really excited. We'll get in a minute. As the bishop said to the actress, oh God, it's one of those boxes in boxes. So you open the box and you get another box. Christ, it's like pass the parcel, isn't it? We have got some notes here. Uh-oh. I enjoy your channel and love being part of the community. K Camper, open brackets, Angela, close brackets. Oh, bless you. Thank you, my lovely. Right, let's go into this slightly smaller one then, shall we? Oh, right. I might need implements to gain access to that. Oh, don't be difficult. Don't be difficult. Ah, there we are. There we are. Oh, right. These are the labels that you can print. Oh, right. This is all quite complicated. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do, because I'll show you one of these and I'll show you a picture of the finished product. Oh, they're bigger than I thought. Oh, that's a good size. Look at that. That's a good size. Oh, right. That's really quite complex. Let me show you on my iPad a picture of, hang on, let me grab this one, not the one that I'm looking at comments on. I'll grab this one. Otherwise, we're going to get into difficulties. This is going to look amazing if I can, especially if I can fit it where I'm hoping to fit it. Hold on. Here we go. Big picture, please. Thank you. Right. Have a look at this. Oh, this is where the camera becomes a problem, so I don't know exactly where to put it. But that's what we've got here. I've got to kind of put it together a bit, but it's a lovely wooden rack with 4 bottles and a variety of okay, have a look at all of them. There you go. So that's what it is. I just need to put it together. Hopefully you've seen that. I can't see what you're seeing, so have to use guesswork a bit. But I love an infused olive oil. I make my own. Get a really good Mediterranean by choice. I always stock up when I go to the Maltese Islands. Get a really good olive oil and infuse it with various things, chilies, basil, whatever you want to infuse it with. And that's just a beautiful set. But the thing I like about that, and the thing that I thought will make it perfect for Nettie, is that the bottles are held securely in a wooden doings, right? So my idea is because I need to limit the stuff that I take in and out of Nettie every time I drive her. So because it's in the wooden doings and because it's held securely in the wooden doings, then I can screw the wooden doings, if you'll pardon the expression, into Nettie so that they are secure. And then I can have my range of beautifully infused olive oils just there in Nettie. I will use them. I always use my infused oils. I love them. I use them for everything because when you cook a really good olive oil adds to anything anyway. And if you add an infusion, then it just makes it all the better. So they will get used, but it'll look amazing. It'll really add something to Nettie's kitchen area. I need to put it together and figure out the sizes and whatnot. But from what I could figure out from having a look at it, I think there's a spot in Nettie where it's going to fit perfectly. So I will film it. I will film it when I put it together and when I put it in Nettie, and you will see the end result. And a massive thank you to Angela, aka K Camper, of course. Right, a last flick through the comments, and then it's kind of oh yeah, it's time to sod off, isn't it? Oh gosh, no, you can ask me anything, Corey. Like I said, I'm an open book. I'll rattle on about myself forever. Emma would like to make it clear that she's not willing to offer a long-term parking space in her bed. She did, Sean. She did. No one should have spare bacon or wine. Oh, Cindy. Oh, goodness me. Niska, good evening. You crept in before the death. Oh, you have to screw the wooden doings. Oh, the vehicle news. Oh, thank you, matron. Right, very quickly before we start off. Today I took Yvette Carte Blanche. This morning, spouting diesel all over everything, down to my new mechanic, who, oh God, I like him, but he's going to be frustrating. I know. He kind of said, right, well, let's have a look at this leak then. Oh, right, yes, I see. It's injector pipe number 2. Oh, God, that's going to be a bastard of a job. You need to take this to this place in Mansfield. Now, bear in mind, I've had it booked in with him for 2 or 3 weeks. I said, don't you want to do it then? He said, oh, I can do it, but I can't do it today. I've got all of the same jobs to do that I had the last time you were down here 3 weeks ago. And I've got nowhere to park it. And, oh, God. But he's a really nice guy, and I'm assured by the people that I trust that he's rough and ready, but he really knows what he's doing, and he'll get the job done. And for some reason, I just like him and I trust him. So I said, look, I'll leave it with you. We found a place to park it. I said, how much do you think we're looking at? Oh, God knows. How long is a piece of string? It's a bastard of a job. I don't know. But I just trust him instinctively. If I get burned, I get burned. No idea when it's going to be done, if ever. He said, you never know. It might be done this week if all of the stars align and this gets done and that gets done. He said it probably won't though. But so the jeopardy we've got is Yvette Carte Blanche is down with this mechanic guy. I'll film. I'll go down there and film. I don't know when, if ever, it's going to get fixed. I've got no idea how much it's going to cost, although it is a big job. The part itself is minor. The labor is going to be major. I've got no idea how much it's going to cost. I've got no idea if I've got enough money to pay for it being done, but what the hell? You have to live dangerously, don't you? The jeopardy comes in that Officer Crabtree, who I'm using on a daily basis, who is my only car, the MOT runs out a week today. The MOT runs out next Wednesday. So if Yvette Carte Blanche isn't fixed by next Wednesday, I'm carless. And that means I can't get to work. So jeopardy ahoy, darlings. Jeopardy ahoy. And on that bombshell, I am going to thank you all for your company tonight, as always, and I am going to wish each and every one of you a safe and peaceful night and a good day tomorrow. May it bring you joy, may it bring you pleasure, may it at the very least, wine burp, may it at the very least be manageable. What's the problem on Netty? MOT due? God knows. Who knows what Netty's going to fail her MOT on? We'll talk about that another day. Yes, so wishing you all a good day tomorrow. May it be manageable. And I cannot wait to catch you next time. The candle will be relit tomorrow night, same time, same place, 11 o'clock, Windy Bum, for Thursday Night Live. And that will be, that'll be the last of the hours for this week, won't it? Then we're into 2 short but sweet. Then we got Sunday. Then we've got Monday night, which will be from the motorhome. Anyway, can't wait to see you tomorrow night. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. And on that note, Pachoo! And indeed, oh yes, bonsoiré and bosh.